A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there to my channel. And this is the part 3 of the channeling session, Divine Masculine's Mother Fears, Misery and Entrapment by the Karmic is actually caused by her in her son's life, who is the Divine Masculine. And now she is feeling very strongly that I am the reason. I mean, if I'm not directly the reason, then I could have stopped it, I could have done something about it, or I put him into such a big trap, into such a big hole that he may never come out of it. Because this is what she's feeling in the current energies. In the current energies, finally she's waking up to the thought that instead of doing good for her son, because she got them separated, the Divine Feminine and Masculine got separated because of the numerous efforts that the DM's mother made. Mother or sister or aunties or all of these unhealed feminine energies. So what has happened in the life of Divine Feminine? What has she done? What did she do? That a lady who was just not willing to listen to anyone or anything for maybe 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, whatever her age is. She always thought that she's doing the best for the son by turning him more and more materialistic every day, by controlling everyone around, by creating a havoc in many people's life. Now, before I go any further, let me tell you, this is not a mother-in-law, monster-in-law bashing session or something like that. This is to point out that the mother template also is a reflection of the unhealed and wounded, traumatic child abuse, child neglect that the Divine Feminine has faced. And she would not do this work unless she gets into the twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is very important because by the time she reaches to the twin flame journey, she has become a woman who's very strong-headed about the fact that she only wants true love. She's not interested in flings. She has no time for time pass. Her time is precious. Her heart is pure. And normally, this level of understanding reaches when by somehow it so happens that her heart chakra gets unblocked. This can happen because of continuous practice of focus attention. This can also happen because she has opened her heart more towards true love. Because when you want true love, the twin flame journey is actually, I heard it somewhere and I read it somewhere too recently. And it was very beautiful and very profound. So I would like to share it with my community over here and all of those who are listening to this. That the reason why you guys are put into the twin flame journey, I mean, the twin flame journey wasn't used, the term love, true love was used. And around 11 years back when I wrote the book In the Name of Love, I had mentioned the same thing. So when I heard it from somewhere else, it was like a echo and I felt that I must share it. You're put in the twin flame journey so that you can connect with the source. Why the twin flame journey? Because the path to the source comes from the wish or the longing of only pure and genuine love. When you don't want to do anything with the fakeness, you don't want to do anything with the formalities that the relatives do, that the family members do, that you have to do with the neighbors or the society you live in. With time, the Divine Feminine starts getting really bugged with this fact that why she has to please so many people. And what is that one specific reason that is making her please everyone around? Why she has to be the perfect daughter, the perfect child, always obedient. And what is this obedience leading to? If the obedience or the devotion is taking her higher in her path, connecting her with the source, understandable. But this obedience seems like some kind of a practice, some kind of a parade that she has to do. So when she starts living in separation, with her own choice, by the way, because after the DM ignores her, avoids her, ghosts her, or chooses another person, in some cases the communication is still going on, Like he would message her here and there and she would be like, you know what, I'm not interested in talking to you. At least show some loyalty to the girl you have chosen now. You could not be loyal to me. You could not be loyal to the vows you made or the commitment you gave to me. You know, the way you said that I will love you till eternity. But at least show the same loyalty to the girl you have chosen after me, the karmic. At least learn to honor that relationship, because if you're going to keep contacting me and messaging me and calling me, it makes me disrespect you even more. Like I have lost the fact that I used to be in love with a man like you. She wants him to change fully and only then come to her. She does not want that overprivileged, lack of decision making, person who lacks decision making, person who doesn't know what he's doing and why is he doing, escapist, addicted to many substances or addicted to, an easy lifestyle. So she says that don't contact me. And in some cases she even, confronts the karmic. I will do that channeling too, because there's a very important channeling that needs to be done where the feminine confronts the karmic. I'll do it after this, maybe tomorrow. So guys, also subscribe to this channel. I can see that there are many people who are viewing the content, but they're not subscribing. What's going to happen is that if you're not going to subscribe, then you're going to miss out on something important, maybe an energy update, maybe some kind of a thought pattern that you've been indulged in. So to get all the channelings on time, subscribe to the channel, number one. And number two, smile a lot. I didn't want to make it sound like you have to do this type thing. So anyway, the divine feminine realizes that she only wants him fully healed, fully, proper with her. She doesn't want to be the secret affair or this hidden affair, because in case of the mother, the third party situation came much later in some cases. For some of you, this relationship has actually gotten stretched for too long and you don't want that anymore. The divine feminine is tired of doing this runner chaser, coming, going and this and that. Before any of this happened, before the karmic took over, because this is a progression, guys, the divine feminine has to understand one more thing, to not take it personally. I know it's not easy. And I'm very glad that you've gotten yourself attracted to these channelings, because these are very specific channelings. If you're here, then you can make the most out of it. Don't take it personally. Whatever these people are doing to you, it's for your growth, it's for your upliftment. It might be hurting right now, it might be painful, but this is the pain that will help you. You just have to accept it like the way it is right now. You have to accept that there is healing that needs to be done. You are wounded. You're in some trauma. There is abuse that has not been cured or healed yet, and it cannot be cured via medicines or pills. It cannot be cured via some kind of a crash course in Twinflame, love or whatever. It can only be cured by connecting to source and by connecting to that part of you which is pristine and pure and real. And that is where you are getting your confidence from. So before this karmic could come and do all of this, it was the mother who was acting like the third party. The mother, the sisters, sometimes they would attack the DF in a group. She would be like ganged up upon by them. She would be singled out by them. They would all sit in a family meeting. Some of you must have gone through it, because this is what I'm being shown. There are family meetings, there are family gatherings where some relatives are taking her side and some are not, and she's not understanding what is this happening. Why has she become some kind of a show? Like she feels like the show has been put up and she is in the center and everyone is coming and they are giving her, passing the judgments. Somebody is saying something in her favor, somebody is not, and she doesn't understand this. Why is she in this? Because they are getting that energy, and when she refuses to do this or she refuses to get affected by it, she also becomes stronger by the day, after suffering, after every time the DM runs away from her, the damn DM runs away from her. She does her inner work and then he comes back again to get that energy. So it's not him that is needing that energy, it is the DM's mother, because she calms down and then he gets the opportunity to go back to her. But he made her like a secret thing, like, I cannot show to my mom how much I love you. I cannot, be very open about our relationship. I cannot share pictures on social media. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. The tables will turn. Later on, she will be the one to say that I cannot share our pictures on social media. I'm so sorry. Till the time I'm not sure about this relationship, and it's not necessary that I have to commit. The tables will turn. Guys, that will happen also. Guys and girls. So now this third party is basically going to give them the taste of their own medicine. She is going to be like the difficult person. She is going to show them stars in the daylight. She is going to be so toxic. The karmic is going to be such a pain in the ass for everyone. Everyone will in unison feel that, oh my God, what have we gotten ourselves into? And it will not be projected so easily at first, because that giving commitment is very important. Getting married or, doing something big like an engagement, because in some cultures, engagement is bigger. It is almost equal to marriage. In some cultures, I was recently talking to someone over a reading, and I was myself very shocked because the lady lives in America. And, in their culture, if they agree, if the girl and guy agree, if the family agrees, and things are still very arranged, like how in India, arranged marriages were very popular at one time, that if you're engaged with someone, you can even have a child with them. It's not necessary you have to get married. So, you can live in any part of the world. You can live in the most developed nation. But if there is trauma that has not been healed, then definitely vibration is the address. Frequency is the address. Location doesn't matter. You could be in any place. You could be living in hell or you could be living in heaven. So now this is where this channeling ends, because finally the mother, the divine masculine's mother or the sisters, either a single person or more, because she will have this struggle also. She would be trying to, convince everyone that I think we made a mistake, but she will not do that unless she is in complete fear zone, that the son is slipped out from her hands. He doesn't want to listen to her. The control. She feared that the divine feminine would take away the control, which would have never happened even in 1,000 years. Even in 10,000 years, she would not have given the control. She would have said, yeah, he's your son. He's just my husband, or he's my lover or whatever. He's my twin flame or whatever. But after all, he's your son and you're the mother. I can never come between a mother and son relationship. But it was her own insecurity and it was her own energy that was creating all of this havoc in their lives, because she thought she took the divine feminine as a threat. But the real threat appears in her life after the divine feminine packs her bags and herself happily she says goodbye, sayonara guys, because she now can perceive it. After all the inner work she has been doing, all the runner chaser dynamics, she can somehow perceive that, the more I involve with these people, the more my energy will go. The more my energy will get wasted. Maybe she has also found some karmic, or maybe she's found something she loves, or maybe she's actually found her mission. And once she finds the mission, then all of these things, they don't make any difference to her life. Even if the masculine, communicates, because I know, there are many people who are in the final stages of the journey also, and they really wait for the contact or the communication by the divine masculine. And when he contacts, just one message or one something is like, wow, he contacted me. But in this case, in this channeling, the energy of the divine feminine is such that even if he contacts her, she doesn't accept it. Not only that, she even could go one step, one level ahead and either complain to the mother, the DM's mother, or, to his wife or to the karmic or whosoever, whatever the relationship is, that, what, your man is now messaging me. Why is he messaging the ex now? Something like that. So that channeling is going to happen soon. Till then, one love and peace out. And, smile.